How to tell if a girl likes you, the biggest sign. Hi guys, my name is Christine Loveridge and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about the biggest sign that will let you know if a girl likes you, if a woman is interested in you. And that is this: she makes things easy. So what do I mean by this? Well, when a woman is making things easy, basically it means that if you ask her out, she says yes. She doesn't flake on you or do anything like that. Basically, she lets you know that she likes you, she's excited to see you, she initiates contact. Basically, there's no games, right? She is totally into you, and it's so easy to talk to her, it's so easy to date her, it's so easy to meet up. You're not even questioning whether or not she likes you because you can just tell by the way that she behaves around you. So she says yes to seeing you. So if you ask her out on a date or you ask her to meet up, especially if at the moment you're friends and you just ask to hang out, she says yes, and it's an easy process. You know, she makes the time for you. She makes the effort. She doesn't give you wishy-washy answers like, "Oh, I can't really do it this day," and doesn't give you any alternatives, right? She says yes. She is always there. She wants to be there. She wants to be at the date. If for whatever reason she can't see you, she gives you an alternative time and an alternative place to meet. But essentially, if you ask her out and you ask to meet up with her, she wants to be there. She says yes, and she doesn't flake on you. So that's another sign, right? If you ask her out on a date, let's say like an hour or two before, because this sometimes happens. I know it's happened to me. You know, you ask someone out on a date, and then like on the same day when you're supposed to meet up, they say, "Oh, I can't go today because I've got this and this happening," or they come up with some excuse which you know is absolute BS. Right? They don't flake on you. They make the effort. They make the time. Because usually, you know, if we are meeting someone that we really, really like, and we do happen to have a lot of stuff going on that day, we will do what we can to fit it in. And if we can't, for whatever reason, we will tell the person that we like that I'm really sorry I can't do this today, but how about we meet up tomorrow or we meet up next week? They give you an alternative time. So if she does flake on you but gives you an alternative time, that's obviously a great sign. But if she flakes on you and is kind of like open-ended, like she doesn't give you an alternative time to meet, an alternative day, then that's a sign that she probably doesn't like you. But the girls that like you will make it easy. They will say to you, "Oh, I'm really, really sorry I can't make it tonight because my grandma's in hospital," or something, and then she'll give you an alternative time, an alternative place or something to meet up with you on a different day. She also initiates contact, so you're not the one who is always sending the messages, who's always starting the conversations. Okay, when at the start of a courtship, then you might be sending more messages to her than she is to you. But after a while, like after a few dates, she will be reaching out to you more. She will be initiating contact. And you're not the only one putting in the effort. She meets you halfway. She puts in the effort as well, and she also initiates contact with you. Another sign is she makes an effort on the date. So when you do meet up with her, she looks absolutely gorgeous. She's obviously put in the effort in her appearance to look presentable for you, to look nice. Okay, this is something that I used to do when I was a teenager, when I was still really confused about my sexuality and I would date guys. I would dress like really disgustingly because I just wanted them to not be interested in me anymore. I didn't want to put in the effort. And it's something even my mum noticed as well. Like when I told her I was gay, she said, "Well, I kind of guessed because when you was meeting up with your girlfriends, you put in more of an effort in your appearance, whereas when you had like boyfriends and stuff at school, you didn't really put much effort into the way that you looked. But when you was around the girls, you put in more effort." So that's something that she'll do. If she likes you, she will put in the effort of her appearance. If she turns up and she's like in her sweatpants, she hasn't brushed her hair, and she's not got makeup on, that's a sign that she probably isn't interested in you, and kind of wants you to be put off by her. But at this point, she probably isn't strong enough to tell you how she actually really is feeling, and basically she's just hoping that you will get the hint and go away and tell that she's not really that into you. But if she likes you, she'll look presentable, she'll look nice, she'll look attractive, and she'll be wearing things that she hopes that you will find attractive. The next point I want to make is that it's obvious that she is trying to impress you. So one of the signs that she might give off is that she might be quite nervous. She might be trying to please you, so she might be matching and mirroring what you were doing, because we tend to unconsciously match and mirror the people that we really like. So if you cross your legs, she might cross her legs. If you touch your hair, she may touch her hair, and basically this is a way of her trying to create rapport with you, and that's what people do sometimes, you know, and they don't even know about it, right? And this is actually a good way to make someone like you as well. If you consciously try and copy someone's movements, they can't help but think you're quite a nice person and you're likable. So this is a trick that you might want to, you know, try out for yourself. You know, you could try it out with some of your friends, or you could try it out with someone who isn't your friend, who you know, you want to see if you can get them to like you more. And that's just by matching and mirroring their movements, and they'll subconsciously like you. Then they'll be thinking, oh, this is someone I really like, and I don't quite know why, and it's because you're doing what they do. And sometimes this is something that we do, you know, without knowing. Okay, so if she is matching and mirroring what you are doing, then it means that she likes you. You know, she's obviously subconsciously trying to please you. She may even say to you, which is a bit unauthentic, but if you say to her that you like a certain kind of music, she may be like, oh, I really like that as well. But sometimes it can be the case where they don't actually really like that music, they're just trying to impress you. So that's a good sign. I mean, you can usually tell when someone's trying to impress you. You know, they're doing everything they can to make you like them. And that's a really nice sign. It can be quite a nice compliment to see someone actually doing that, making the effort and trying to please you. So she also remembers things that you've said. So if you've had a previous conversation, so let's say you've been on a couple of dates already, then she'll remember the things that you've said. So if you tell her a story about your mother, let's say your mother's going through a tough time and you was talking about that for whatever reason, she may bring it up and be like, oh, how's your mother? Because she remembers the things that you told her. We only remember things that are important to us. This is obviously a fail-proof sign. She might just be really good at remembering things, but usually when we are interested in people, no matter what, it could be your friends as well, you know, we tend to remember the important things about their lives, and we ask follow-up questions about those things when we meet them. Because if you're not interested in someone and you don't like someone, and you know, you don't really care about their lives, you know, if they tell you a story, you're probably not really listening or paying attention, and you probably won't remember what they've said. But if you're interested in people, then you probably remember most of the time, most of the things that they've said to you, especially the really important stuff. So if she remembers things that you have said and she brings it up, that's a really good sign that she likes you and that she's been paying attention. And people only pay attention to other people that they care about and that they like. So this is the biggest sign that a girl likes you. She just simply makes it easy, and you can tell that she likes you by the way that she presents herself, by the way that she dresses, by the fact that she always wants to meet you. She never says no. She isn't cold or flaky and giving you one-worded responses to your messages. She's available when you ask her out. She says, hey, yeah, I'm free on this day and this day and this day. When you ask her when she's free to meet up, she gives you those times. She gives you those dates. She's not wishy-washy. She's not flaky. And if she is, she gives you an alternative time and a place to meet. And when you're interacting with each other, it just feels effortless, It feels like you don't have to do anything because she simply just wants you. You don't feel like you have to force things because it's happening naturally because she is just so into you. Anyway, I hope this has helped you. Please like, please subscribe. If you would like help with me personally, because obviously these videos are very generalized, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com/shop and get coaching with me. Or alternatively, you can use the email address provided in this video's description box. Just send me an email and we can work something out that way. And I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye, guys.